let's talk about Disney and yesterday's earnings call. Well, first of all, let me show this, and then we can. I know you've got stuff to pull up. So Disney to cap Marvel output at 3 movies per year and focus on quality.
So you mean they weren't focusing on quality before?
I know. It speaks volumes, dude. Like, what is going on? Disney said it will release no more than 3 Marvel movies and up to 2 Disney Plus shows each year. Let's see. As it focuses on quality following criticism of the company that has been cranking out too many mediocre superhero flicks. So they haven't been focusing on quality. Thank you for confirming that. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. All right. The Mouse House said Tuesday its Disney Plus and Hulu streaming platform squeezed out their first ever quarterly operating profit of $47 million. Nevertheless, the company gave a disappointing outlook for its theme parks business, sending its shares tumbling more than 10% in midday trades. And that right there is where I look at Disney and what they have going on. When their theme parks are suffering, that is a terrible sign, because the theme parks, I don't know if people understand this. I've tried to talk about this. We cover theme parks. We have a Park Hoppin' channel. Krista and Jay do a great job over there. We have a great team over there on Park Hoppin', and we are always covering the theme parks over there. If people don't understand, Walt Disney World, I don't know the exact number. I've never seen the actual data delivered in this way, but I would argue that Walt Disney World is probably the most visited place in the world. Like single site.
Apparently the picture in front of the Cinderella Castle is the most photographed photo every year. Something like that. I saw some of those stats. It's kind of crazy.
Millions and millions and millions and millions of people visit every single year. It is astonishing. Orlando, I want to say this was pre-COVID. Orlando surpassed New York City as the #1 tourist destination in the United States of America. Obviously, you've got Universal Studios crushing it as well. So you've got Universal and you have Disney. And so Walt Disney World is a monumental, tourist destination. With that said, it hasn't been all great for them because, as I've talked about many times, and Jay, you can share your screen at any point when you're ready. So it hasn't been all great because Universal has been eating into the market share for Disney and the Disney theme parks. And that's going to continue to get worse because Epic Universe is getting ready to open very soon, which is the new Universal theme park. That's going to be huge.
So, this is... It starts off like this. Disney just had its worst day in a year and a half as the stock plummets to, I think it's right now at 105. Someone in the chat can look that up, maybe, which is terrible. And just like you said, even Kevin Feige said you had to be living under a rock not to know that the last few Marvel movies have failed to ignite the world the way that many did. But now, yes, the theme parks, this verbiage is really funny. Because he talks about what's happening at the theme park, basically saying that the theme parks in Hong Kong, outside of America are doing better. So that's good. But, he said that this is Disney loves to blame COVID for everything. Everything. And so he's like, well, things are going to fall flat for the theme parks because we're finally some normalization of post-COVID demand as it relates to the demand. Basically saying their numbers were way up because America was shut down. And now, because of COVID, everybody came back. Well, now everything's normal again. So nobody wants to go. So he's like, even though people can still continue to travel and record numbers, we are seeing some evidence of global moderation from peak post-COVID travel. Let's just translate that in English. People are choosing not to come to Disney because it's expensive, and they'd rather spend their money somewhere else. That's basically what he's saying. He does expect...
Namely Universal.
He expects the parks to rebound in the fiscal fourth quarter. So he's like, and these answers are like politician answers. I mean, it's like, basically in terms of attendance, it's relative to post-COVID high. Again, the whole COVID thing, things are trending to be normal. We did have a high revenue number, but we're still seeing that bookings as we look ahead indicate healthy growth, maybe, even though it's like the bar graph is going in the wrong direction. So he's trying to say anything to get people, I guess, stockholders to panic, not to panic and just, turn and run. He's like, I certainly feel like the business is still doing very, very well. Obviously, we got the best in the business in terms of product. Nah, I don't think so, man. Mm-mm. And people still have a strong desire to basically go on vacation and come to see us. So then they announced that they're going to invest $60 billion into the parks and experiences. Now, what they didn't really say is that they're going to invest almost all this money into their cruise line. So that's all part of the parks experience, is the Disney cruise. So they're going to invest that into the cruise, not necessarily their parks. And then, listen, I like Avatar. I'm an Avatar fan, but it ain't as popular as people think. They're going to invest billions of dollars in making an Avatar land over in Disneyland to try to, like,
I mean, I love Avatar Land. The Avatar Land at Animal Kingdom is pretty phenomenal, but it's just not it's such a weird IP, because obviously the Avatar movies have done phenomenal, but
that's not going to drop. Like, so then now you have Universal. They are about to open Epic Universe, and their marketing for that has been incredible.
Yes,
they use words like, we spoke to the fans, and this is what the fans wanted. We invited fans to come in and listen to what we had to say, and took their criticism. Like it's just not everything that they've been saying. It's like, we listened to you guys, and this is what you wanted to see. We listened to you guys, and this is what we put together. And they're just dropping little hints, and it's about to open next year. So, I mean, it's like, it's going to be the biggest Super Nintendo World in any of the theme parks. We got a little small taste of that in California, and of course over in Tokyo is also going to have a big one as well. But the biggest one is going to be here. They're opening up a dark universe, which is like they're building Count Dracula's castle, and there's going to be a ride in there, and just little things for everyone. More Harry Potter stuff, and it's like I think they smell blood in the water, man, and they're just like, well, we're coming for you, Disney, because you're not ready and you're not listening. What Disney is pushing is, let me show you. Shout out to Lorena, who posted these pictures. This is what's coming to Disney to bring people back to the Magic Kingdom. Do you know what that is? That used to be Splash Mountain. Now it looks like a purple.
One of the greatest rides of all time, and now we have this dog shit.